Welcome back to Tutorial Tuesdays. Today is currently Thursday the 30th of August, meaning it's been over 4 months since the last episode. Last time I taught you all how to take pictures with bread, and today I'm going to be teaching you all how to levitate. Or should I say how to make it look like you're levitating, because I can't actually levitate, believe it or not. I posted this picture on Instagram and I got a bunch of people asking how I did it. Now to some people it might be quite obvious how I did it. Well, it's so obvious how we did it, why does this need a tutorial? I wanted to still explain and show how to do it for the people who don't know. Again, unfortunately, I cannot levitate, meaning that this picture is fake. This is the original picture, okay? I was standing on 2 dumbbells. Now, I'm going to show you 3 ways how to do this. One for the people who are going to be doing it on a phone. Another method where I'm going to show you how to do it on Photoshop. And another method on PC where I'm going to show you how to do it for free. But before we get actually into editing the picture, you're going to, of course, need a picture. You want to make sure you're standing on something that isn't too big in size. For example, the dumbbells, they're not that big, you know, as compared to standing on a table or something. You know, if you're standing on a table, you're gonna have to edit the whole table out, and chances are that's gonna look really bad after you're finished. Another thing you want to make sure is that your feet are clearly in the picture, because when you go to cut it out, not all of your foot is gonna be in the picture. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did make this mistake myself, but it's not too bad because the color of the sofa behind me matches my socks. And I think that's it for taking the picture. Just, you know, if you've got no one to take it for you, just set your phone up on something and put it on a timer. Once you've taken the picture, then we can edit it. I'm going to show you how to do it on phone first. So what you want to do is download an app called PixArt. It's free, and you want to load in your picture. I'm not going to be showing you every single small step, like how to open the camera roll and how to find a picture. Look, mate, I'll do tutorials, but I'm not going that far. Unfortunately, Apple's screen recording isn't that good. What usually happens is it stops recording, and the worst part is it doesn't save anything that it previously recorded. But yeah, so here's the picture of me standing on dumbbells. So what you want to do is go into the tools section, clone, zoom in to your feet, like as far as it can go. Click the brush thing in the middle and make the size quite big. You don't want it to be too small. And what you want to do is put this target thing on part of the floor. And what that's going to do is it's going to copy that section and you're just going to draw over the dumbbells. You want to keep selecting the target to reselect the floor, because you don't want to use the same piece of floor. You do want to like reselect it every now and then. And just for the sake of a tutorial, this isn't going to be the best. You know, I would spend maybe 2 or 3 more minutes on it than I am here. What a load of shit! You know how I just talked about Apple? My screen recording had stopped without me even knowing. I don't understand. I mean, we've had this feature for about over a year now, and they still haven't fixed it. When you've done drawing over the object that you're standing on, it's going to look like you're floating in the air. Again, if you spend a few more minutes on it, it will look better than this, because you can make it look like the floor has never been edited. Regardless of how well you do it, no one's going to think that you're levitating, because you just can't do that. But it's going to look good. I forgot to mention this when talking about how to take a picture. You don't want to jump and take a picture or anything, because when you jump, the picture's going to be motion blurred, because you're constantly moving. Even if it somehow wasn't, it's still gonna look like you're just jumping. Of course, there is a different method people might bring up in the comment section. Why not just take a picture of you standing normally, select yourself and drag yourself upwards? Well, then you're gonna move yourself upwards and there'll be another copy of yourself in the background, so you'll have to remove yourself anyway. Look, I'm sure there's a million ways of doing it, but this is just the easiest way, especially if you want to do it on a phone. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it in Photoshop. I'm not actually gonna do it right now, I'm just gonna go off memory, just simply because I'm recording my face cam and audio. So recording my screen is going to make it lag. So firstly, drag in your picture and then copy the layer at the bottom right and make the first one invisible. Click the top layer because this is what you're going to be doing everything on. Then it's pretty much the exact same thing. Go over to the left side at the toolbar, select the clone tool, and it's the same thing as on PixArt. Now to select an object in Photoshop, what you want to do is click Alt and then click part of the floor. And again, just draw over the object that you're standing on and it will look like you're standing in mid-air. Now, if you're new to Photoshop, this part is very important, so make sure you're paying attention. I said make sure you're paying attention. When you're saving the picture, make sure you change it from a Photoshop file to a PNG, and that way it's going to save as a picture rather than a Photoshop project. Now I'm going to show you how to do it the free version, because of course Photoshop isn't free. I've used this in previous tutorials, but what you're going to want to do is download Photoscape. Now I've actually used this so much in videos to the point where you're probably thinking I'm sponsored by it, but I can say that I'm not. This is just what I used to use before I got Photoshop. Photoshop. It's a free editing program. It's not as good as Photoshop, it doesn't have as many things, but for this tutorial it's gonna work because it does have a clone tool. So what you want to do is open Photoscape and insert the picture that you're going to be editing, and then click the clone tool and draw over the object that you're standing on. Am I having deja vu? I feel like I've said that before. When I said it was the exact same thing for all three methods, I wasn't joking. Now to reselect an area on Photoscape, it's a bit dodgy because you have to go all the way back down to the menu and click the clone stamp button again. So to select an object, you just have to click. So click on the floor and then just start drawing over. Once you've done that, what you want to do is just go on save, and that's it. Now again guys, no one's going to be like, yo, this guy can levitate, but it looks cool, it looks clean. I mean, if you've got like a brother or a sister or a cousin or something that's like, you know, a little kid, they're probably going to believe that you're levitating. Just like the first video I made where I taught you how to take pictures with random things. People commented, isn't it obvious? Why did this need a tutorial? To some people it will be obvious on how to do it, but firstly my question is, why click on the video if you knew how to do it? And secondly, it's for the people that don't know how to do it. And that is pretty much it. You can go and try this for yourself, just like the bread selfie thing. Thank you for watching, hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here. We did actually recently get to 130k, so thank you all so much for all of the support. The fact that you guys take the time out of your day to watch my videos is one thing, but the fact that you actually like them and take the time out of your day to comment on them, it means a lot to me. I appreciate all of your support. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.